What's going on, everyone? Tech Me out here, and some of you are probably back in school or on your way back to school. But either way, in today's video, we're going to be talking about some tech essentials to power you through the school year, from a book bag onto some items that you might want to use as your everyday carry. So this right here, I'm gonna tell you, is my current favorite backpack, and a lot of you probably don't even know the love that I have for backpacks. Those that know me know. It's a serious thing, y'all. I'm probably actually going to be doing more videos regarding the different backpacks I like and the things in them, but anyway, let's focus on this right here. So this one comes from, I believe it's pronounced Kaki, and I got it off of Amazon for around $40. And I love it. So firstly, I really like the design of it. I personally feel that it's like a unisex design. Some may agree, some may disagree. But of course, you can let me know your opinion down below in the comment section. So this particular material is known as fox leather. You have these gold zippers, these little dangly accents. You got 2 pockets on the side, 1 pocket in the front. And then along the back, you have an area in which you can actually unzip to get inside of the backpack without having to unzip it from the top. Something that's kind of like one of those subtle details but very important is the ease of adjusting those straps when you have it on your back. Super easy to do so. I didn't have to struggle with it at all. And then moving along the top here, I really love how it opens. So you can actually close this like so. And that's gonna make it just a little bit harder to get into the bag. So I see it as a nice little security measure, but that's just me. Not to say that no one can get in there, but it just makes it a little harder to get past because this is blocking your way into the bag. And you'll notice from one of these 2 angles that I have going on, wait a minute, don't act up now. Normally the bag will stand, but today it's showing off. I think it tends to stand actually when I unzip it. So let me do that. So yes, when you open this up like so, then it will stand. But it has this little metal rod along the zipper here, which makes it really convenient to open up your book bag really wide and maintain that form so that you can dig into the bag and get what you need without having to hold it open at the same time. Little details like that make it nice, but we got pockets inside of there. Let me close this up because you're seeing all the goodies and I'm not ready for you to yet. But of course, I'm gonna have this and everything in which I'm mentioning in the video linked down below in the description box for you. But let's jump into this first pocket. Only thing I actually have in here are the Bullet Wireless 2 headphones from OnePlus. I feel like this is a really nice, inexpensive pair and package in terms of having a wireless headphone solution. So firstly, you get this little silicone carrying case with this little magnetic clasp here, so it's gonna keep your items in here nice and secure. And then you can just either squeeze it open or pop it open, whichever is easiest for you, and there are your headphones. So you have your media controls along the cord. So the cord drapes along the back, the ear tips go into your ear, and they fit pretty nicely and snug. You have great sound quality. And a really handy feature about these is that it has a magnet built into it, so once they clasp together, it'll either resume your audio or pause, I cannot talk tonight, or pause your audio. So especially when you're going from class to class, you don't have time to do all of that and such, you can just let the headphones do what they do best on their own. Then of course, you're also gonna want a bottle so that you can hydrate yourself when you're thirsty, you know, walking about and such. This is the Swell bottle. So this one's nice and sturdy. It's made of stainless steel, and you can keep your liquids cold for up to 24 hours or keep them hot for up to 12 hours. And then you have this wide opening here. Pour your drinks in, but if you wanna add ice cubes, or if you're making you some detox water or something, you can add your fruits and stuff that you need in here as well. So jumping into this main compartment here. All right, we're about to get real personal, y'all, okay? When you have those unfortunate, unplanned scenarios, when you're at school or just any public place and you gotta handle your business, I think personally you should invest in something known as poopery. This is something you spray into the toilet bowl before you go. It only takes about 3 sprays and then you can do what you need to without the fear of someone else knowing what you're doing. You know, some people like to joke and say that their, poop smells like roses. Now, you can literally smell like roses or whatever other scent you so choose. So yeah, just a little FYI and recommendation here. Now, something else you're gonna need is a phone. I tried to keep budget in mind with this. I'm not gonna say everything in here is budget friendly, but I tried to do my best. But when it comes to phones, I really feel like the Google Pixel 3a is priced really good for what you get, which is basically the latest version of stock Android. You also have an awesome camera, probably one of the best on the market. You also get fast charging so that you can have 7 hours of use with just a 15-minute charge, which is very essential, especially when you're in a crunch at school and your phone's about to die. You can quickly charge it up to get that battery life that you need. And you can't beat the fact that you also get unlimited storage for your photos with Google Photos. And if you buy it from Best Buy right now, you actually can save $100 on it, making it $300 instead of its retail price of around $400. If you happen to be the type that does take a lot of photos and videos, or you're an aspiring content creator, I highly advise that you get this right here, which is the Tech Pocket Gimbal. So look at that. Oh my God, it's so small. It's not big at all, so it's really easy to like just throw in your bag and go. It even comes with a carrying case. And on top of that, it includes this little mini tripod, so I can just twist this on. I am good to go to sit this down and record myself after I pop this out and pop my camera in, so I can vlog like this with it on a table or something while I'm out on the go. But overall, if you're not familiar with gimbals, I'm assuming that you do, this is gonna give you a nice little steady shot, kind of a cinematic movie-like experience, and reduce that little jitter that we get when you're walking, because you naturally shake when you're walking. But it has some really nice smart features like AI tracking, so that it can track the subject in which you select on screen. So as that subject moves within frame, your gimbal will track them without you having to do anything. And it also has one switch so that you can easily put it into vertical or landscape mode. Overall, you get about 14 hours of battery, which is definitely going to be enough. Something else I feel like you should have is this item here. Gridded. So this is really cool to keep all of your little tech essentials pretty much easy to grab and easy to see without having to go through an organizer, so to speak, to do so. But on mine, I know it's kind of simple. I just put 2 Zendur portable chargers and a Hitachi travel charger. So the Zendur charger here is red, it's beautiful, it's rugged. You have a USB port, a USB-C port, and it charges via micro USB. And then you have this button here that you'd press to get the LEDs to light up to see the battery life. But I love the build of this. It actually looks like a little suitcase or something. But this one's 10,000 milliamps. The color just gets me every time that I look at it. This one's the more affordable charger of the two, but if you got a little, money to splurge, I would highly encourage you to get the big boy, which is the Zendur 2700 milliamp charger. So this one has 2 USB ports. This is what's the game changer, y'all. You got 2 USB-C ports, one with an output of up to 100 watts and the other with an output of up to 60 watts. If that sounds like a bunch of numbers, basically what this means is you can actually charge your 15-inch MacBook Pro. So if you can charge a 15-inch MacBook Pro, you can easily charge your iPad. You can easily charge any other laptop, really. This is like one of my new favorite travel accessories, because it's pretty much the size of like an iPhone 10. It definitely has some heft to it because it's thick, but for what it does, this is gonna be like the only charger really that you need on you. Like I said, it costs a little bit more, but it's worth it. And if either of these happen to be out of your budget, Zendur was actually kind enough to give one away. So to enter, all you have to do is drop down below in the comment section what grade you're going to, or what is the word? Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. Or what your classification is, I think that's the word, in college, like if you're freshman or senior, whichever one applies to you. Let me know down below in the comment section. And what I'll do is I'll pick a winner a week from today and announce it on my Instagram, so be sure to follow me up there. On the back, there's actually a zippered section, which is where I have stored all of the cables to those portable chargers. So this is the one that came with the Zendur charger, and these two are from Nomad. Nomad cables are like one of my favorites. They just make super rugged quality cables. This one is their USB-C to Lightning cable. That's their newest one. And then I have what's known as, or what I call, the Superman cable, but I think they call it the universal cable. This one's gonna give you a USB-C in, Lightning, and micro USB, so that you pretty much have all the solutions in which you need to charge your devices. And then I also have this Bluetooth speaker here if you want to be that person walking around campus or whatever with the music playing. I highly suggest you check out this one from Aukey. You have your media playback buttons along the top. You have a 360 grill so you can hear your music from any angle, a rubber bottom so it's not going to scratch up your tabletop. Overall, just a quality, inexpensive speaker that's worth buying if you need something like this while you're out and about. And lastly, you're gonna need something to get your coursework done. I suggest the iPad, or the MacBook Air. I feel like you can't go wrong with either. It just really depends on your personal needs. The iPad has come a long way. You can actually connect a USB-C dongle to this so that you can connect an external or thumb drives and things like that. So I feel this is useful for some light schoolwork. However, if I need something a little bit more robust to handle my coursework and actually run desktop versions of applications, I would go for the MacBook Air. So it really depends on your budget and your needs. And if neither of these in terms of operating systems is your thing, then I suggest the Microsoft Surface Go. So this is gonna be your Windows operating system. I have the Alcantara keyboard here. It's very nice and compact with the built-in stand, and it's priced well and it performs well. So if the Apple ecosystem isn't for you, this is one I suggest you check out instead. And with either computer option you go with, you're gonna need a dongle. This is the dongle that I suggest you get. This is the Hitachi USB-C hub. You have tons of ports in which you may need up here, from HDMI to Thunderbolt, USB, Ethernet, another USB, USB-C so you can charge while you're using this, micro SD, and an SD card readers. And of course you might need some external storage. So this is the LaCie mobile SSD. I like this one because of the read and write speeds, the price, the build. And if you buy it from Amazon, you get 1 month free of Adobe Creative Cloud, which is a plus. I feel like this particular model had one of the better prices for an SSD at this particular size of 1 terabyte. And it powers via USB-C, so it's one less thing you'll need a dongle for. Hopefully this video serves some purpose to you and for you, if not inspired you. Either way, if it did, I really appreciate it if you could hit that thumbs up button. So yeah, I want to say that covers everything that I have for this video, but if I think of something, I'll drop it down below in the comment section. Till the next one, y'all, as always, thanks for taking the time out to let me tech you out.